So, given the environment that you're in, 2024, so what's ABM, how ABM is shaping out? Is it different from last few years where the money was there? Was it the same? What are your opinions?
Yeah, I mean, to me, ABM is still comes back to what I mentioned just previously, which is, it's account based. So how do you choose those accounts? How do you prioritize them? And how do you communicate with them in order to generate, encourage, and develop interest? So on the former, like I think one of the most important things that a marketer can do when they're doing an ABM program is have a fantastic list of prioritized accounts and make sure that that's agreed to and also co-worked by the sales organization. So what I mean is very within the internal teams, very transparently make sure that your scoring mechanism is published and understood, and then prioritize your account list. Then compare it with sales, have a discussion with sales about who they feel like is being prioritized, whether that's a qualitative approach or a quantitative. You can start to see, is there overlap? Are you in the right ballpark? And so then you can really build out that stronger list. I think that the days of ABM being account-based marketing on its own, they should be long gone. It's absolutely a team sport, and marketing has to be working closely with sales in order to make sure that the list development is in line with who sales thinks should be targeted, and that marketing agrees with that, and that as you're marketing to those folks, that you also have a sales-led motion that's similarly approaching them. And I never even mentioned more product-led approaches too, like product-led and ABM. Product-led, of course, has become much more prominent these days. And that doesn't invalidate ABM. It just means that the kinds of people, the kinds of companies that you want to get into your PLG flows, you probably, you may know who many of those are, especially the enterprise or mid-market. And so you can target ABM programs to drive them towards, a PLG motion. It doesn't mean that PLG doesn't mean sit back and wait for people to show up on your doorstep and start using your product. Marketing can absolutely be playing a role there too. So just to kind of recap, it's still very much about identifying and prioritizing the accounts and determining what are the best channels to communicate with them, the right message that's going to resonate with them. But I think the things that have changed are you have to be coordinated with sales. And if it's a sales-led motion and if it's a product-led motion, you similarly have to be coordinated with the product-led team.